Welcome to Pygmalien rank, guys. Before we start the game, we just got the feedback that my voice is still a little bit too low compared to the in-game sounds. So let's reduce it maybe a little bit, so you can hear my voice a little bit more clear. I hope the in-game sound still is solid enough, because sometimes I'm not talking and I think you will enjoy the gameplay a little bit more if you have some sound, or any action that happens during the game has a sound that is clear to you as well. So if it is a little bit too low, feel free to tell me. Then I might be just turning myself a little bit up. But for now, let's start. We will start with the gold. The classic way, and medium items are very good in Pygmalien for the first couple days. The jungle runes is just the jungle runes. Medium items can be the rope, which is almost a guaranteed win unless you face a poison mech. Now the question is, what are we gonna play? We could go for the kimono and get the guy and scale it. Now the issue here is most people, the meta is a little bit shifting. The pros are playing mech right now, so everyone is playing mech, and mech is a lot of poison. So shielding against mech is kind of a little bit useless. We will go for the banana ball. Here we can just get overheal haste or blue nanas. Both of these are fine. Because overheal haste, Pygmalien has a lot of healing stuff. At some point we might play a healing item. And then it is not that bad. And the banana is just a lot of HP, and it's a food item. This means we can grab 1 XP if we get the chance for it, or if we find the encounter tiny fury monster, which is viable first 2 days.
Believe you'll win, and you'll win, but not against me.
Okay, it's not bad. It was a kimono angle. We'll grab that. Hot stones is okay. Bandages, better than not finding anything. There is a silk scarf. The Ganjo is kinda not bad, but here we already got a lot of stuff. I think we have to sacrifice or lose the first fight. Lost crate, let's go to Ande. We did not get the 1 XP option, which is fine, but we gotta reroll small items. The chance of finding... this dude is a lot of healing. The hot stones is only bronze. I think the bandages is not needed. But we also want the upgrade in the matchbox, else we won't have any source of damage. I think here we'll just upgrade the matchbox and call it. Oh man, but it's so bad. Now we don't have any friend or toy. Pickles is also very great with the silk scarf. Well, I guess there's nothing we can do. I mean, we could sell the silk scarf, but it's not really worth.
I should warn you, I'm not like other Jabarians.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of stores.
How is he scaling? I'm using adjacent item. Oh yeah. Okay, nice. We are winning. Matchbox diff.
Next time, boys, less blunder.
But to
more
be fair, this
thunder.
dude is very weak. Slow, heavy piranha. He kinda low rolled. And B1 and B2 guys. Now we won't get the XP. We are kinda
We
cooked
take pride in our restoration.
regarding that.
They don't make these like they used to.
Could have upgraded the guy here,
Let's give enough
the hot stones,
business.
but nah.
You picked that up quickly. Maybe I'm getting better at
And
this.
there we go, the tiny fury monster. Now we did not get the XP, but it doesn't matter because we can't fight the brawler anyways, so it's not viable for us. Pickles is kind of good. We will grab that because it will just spawn us some useless stuff. And here we could go for the coconut. I mean, we will go for the coconut crab. Coconut crab because it has the crusher claw. Heal damage equal to the highest shield value of your items you have. But he also has hard shell, which is kind of good. And all we about to do now is just scale the guy here and hope that we very soon find some good stuff.
Not all Pygmalians are pacifists.
We need to go to Isla, maybe we can grab the stuff.
I prefer action.
Aye, never mind. The dog is not really viable with the silk scarf. The dog is just a very bad item. Could go for Curio, he could have a crusher claw. I saw the guy,
Dooley, now that's a bargain.
the jungle runes, but he just decided to not go for it. There's the crusher claw. Are we going for it again? I mean, the last time was very hard to make it work, I'm not gonna lie. Almost lost. We need 4 gold for it. We have to sell the cash register, unfortunately.
Warms my rusty
The pickles only give 1, we would have to sell another guy here. Now as you can see, 104 damage, but 9 seconds of cooldown, 100 damage is not enough. Now he could sell the yellow pickles, of course, to get 12 more damage, but it is not worth. And afterwards, we can play the pickles on level 3. Just to have a little bit of damage, because if we face
Not to squabble with
the other guy, the girl with the, what was it, force field, then we of course want the force field and we want to beat her, and that is viable if we get some damage. Which means we have to go for a lot of burning here.
defeat
Nice.
does not defeat me.
These are very lucky fights.
If you're not growing, you're failing.
Okay, and now, what now? We'll go for a loot item, we that way get the most gold. Okay.
Smart shoppers buy vintage. New
duplicate or double the
They have stories.
cooldown reduction here, so it is a little bit more useful. Okay, now that the guy has almost 200 damage, I think we will play it. I'm not sure if we can beat the hooligan with the silk scarf. To be honest, I mean, it's very bad that we can't, but it is what it is, you know. I think we will go for the apprentice. Here we have the chance of getting 1 vial of blood. And then we will get our 3 XP anyways. But we need another monster fight, else we won't get the level up.
It was Aqua Fortis, then Tin Salt.
Yeah, we need 2 XP more. Reload 2 items. Ah, not needed. Lost crate is also not needed. This is insane. This is kinda bad. Are we gonna... don't really think so. This is massive as well.
Whoever said money can't buy class.
And now we will scare the frick out of the guy. Mandela out of the piggy bank.
You see landfill, I see buried treasure.
The upgrade on the crusher claw is indeed not needed at all. The silk scarf being only 7.7 seconds of cooldown is a little bit low. The crusher claw with 9 seconds of cooldown is even lower.
That's been sitting there 20 years.
Nowhere near good.
Waiting for you.
But it is fine.
You're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Yeah, 300 damage is not bad. Like, obviously it is not the biggest hit here, but it is not bad, and we will try to get the maximum scaling we can. Also, you have to rush levels. You know, this is a little bit complicated here. We need to be
Underestimate me.
on time.
Makes this more fun.
I think we will lose this one here. He's poisoning us too much. We have no healing. Good crit, buddy. Good crit.
You've got talent. You should put it
6%
to
crit chance,
noble
diff.
use.
These fights are very lucky, guys. Let's hope we continue like that.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know what you're fighting for.
Low-key, it's just an upgrade of the piggy bank here because we just need the money to buy and sell everything we face. And this is just 10 gold. If you get offered 10 gold, you obviously will grab it. Not really 10 gold, but you know. Shield item to the left of this. Sure. Maybe it's this. Yeah.
Size dilutes the brain. Mind is highly concentrated. Remember,
We'll just refresh this, also refresh this guy. We will play the bonsai tree. And these two are very nice. I really want the signet ring. It's 1 gold and a lot of HP. Because we have to focus on going for the lowest chocolates. We only get 50 HP. But this guy will give another 50 HP during a day. So we don't have to worry about that as much. Now the question is, who do we sell for it? This dude is 4 seconds of cooldown. I think we have to get rid of the hot stones. Its time is over.
You
Yeah.
wanna buy that? I mean, excellent choice.
I think we will go for the Hellbilly.
Oh, you
We should be
girls will
able
like
to
us
beat him.
in the hay trap.
Because once the Crusher Claw hits, he won't overheal anymore. And there we go. Now he won't overheal anymore, which means he won't shield. And the burning is very strong against pure
Gotta
HP.
hand it to you. That was a mighty fine tussle.
And now here we get some gold from the bonsai tree. And from the guy as well. Nice. Health is kinda very good. Yeah, I mean it is very good.
Feeds body and soul. My food,
We will ditch these guys.
a better person.
Seagate is lovely this time of year, don't you think?
He was. We have 12 space. No, we only have 10. And what about now? Still only have 10. I kind of miscalculated. I want every single coin. So here I will sell the steam ladle. At this point the burn is not doing much. You look at the crusher claw value. There we go. 600 damage.
That piece has some
And we
story.
also have a lot of money now. Cash register is very good.
Grand Senator Awards.
How much of cooldown is this dude? Okay. A lot. Okay, it's not needed. And this dude will again just print us one useless item that we can sell to gain more shielding and stuff. These dudes here, I'm not sure about them. The vineyard at least heals. But this dude, the luxury cures, has no real purpose.
I'm huge. My people believe in peace. Boring.
He has a lot of healing. He's going for tankiness. But I don't think he can out-tank me. Yeah, just for the reason we have a Silk Skull with 600 shield. But maybe he do. Yeah, maybe he does. I'm not sure. He's already at 1.3k HP. Never mind, maybe he indeed does. No, he won't.
I believed myself and I still lost.
Kinda crazy that he survived that long, or it was nowhere near. It was not close, but it somehow was close. Just grab this dude here.
Moving up in the
We
world.
want reroll. We want to keep all the money.
I would spar with you, but this leg. Go make some more stories, then come back.
A
and
little
tell
bit
me.
bad that this dude is only bronze.
And when you
We
carry
will
my
still grab
weapon,
it though.
I fight alongside you.
From the weapon shop, we just want I forgot the name. Yeah, I forgot the name, unfortunately. Ah, forgot about the truffles. The spiky shield. Now I remember, yeah. Scoivle, I don't think we can beat this guy. We would have to hit twice. But he's gaining too much regen if I remember. No, it was not this dude. I think this guy has the pickled peppers. He also has... Oh, what was the name? Yeah, he just has a lot of burn, but no regen. I think we can two-shot him. Yeah, I think indeed we can two-shot him. And against his burning, the Silk Scarf is probably the best here. But then, yeah. We just want to be as strong as possible here. We don't want to throw anything. I'm not sure about the luxury cures. We need the vineyard to overheal. And haste our guys for 4 seconds. The luxury cures is kinda not needed. I think it's just this. We need a bird here. Yeah, let's go for it. Because we really need the XP. We want the Silk Scarf upgrade as fast as possible. Yeah, this guy's very slow, but once he starts hitting, he's kind of slapping. But since we have shielding, doesn't matter because we will have enough time to act twice or attack twice, even 3 times. Not really 3 times, more like twice. Each adjacent this has +1 multicast. Adjacent item. This guy is not even bad. I think we will keep him. Are we gonna go for healing items? Yeah, sure. Maybe we can find a bird. The money tree is just insane. And the ointment is also great. The money tree is 3 seconds of cooldown, so it most likely will overheal. Here we also have the bird with 2 multicast. Poison. I am not sure about the cures. We have to sell the boomerang, unfortunately. The boomerang would have been great. And we will obviously go for items. There we go. Welcome back to the family, boomerang. We need a piggy bank, we need a boomerang. We kinda wanna sell the bird again and the matchbox. This guy is very good.
That looks fabulous on you.
By the way, this guy here, the blue pickles, will get upgraded every time. After every fight by the pickles. So if you sell the others, you will get a diamond blue pickles. It takes too long. I have no patience for that.
Quark Fable gave that to me on our first date.
Balcony. Balcony is not needed. I think we are good. We're just good to go for now. We can just play the cures. I think the cures here is way better. And we did not buy and sell the stuff because there's actually no reason. Should have bought and sold the balconies, the properties, because we will just lose. We will gain more money than we would lose. And as you can see, the Crusher Claw almost one-shots already.
Like my crew says at the bar, another round.
Ah, sad. Prove your heal and regen items. What's that, man? Just grab the free one. Okay, one now. Just go for the maximum XP, I guess. But I'm not sure. I don't think we can two-shot the guy here, which is very bad. We need to three-shot him. So are we able to three-shot? Now that's the question. Maybe we can two-shot with the guy here. I'm not gonna risk it just for a little bit of stuff. Additional feather or insect wing. Or the chance, not the additional stuff. Ah, this is bad. We are not overhealing. Okay, but we will overheal now. Nice, easy. But we would have to three-shot if we played the other guy.
The joy of more. Bring it.
Okay, 18. Not bad. Gumball's my favorite here. Just 180 shield, 180 damage on the Crusher Claw. So good. Properties is hopefully the fort, which would solve a lot here.
Just a simple investor.
Oh, not really. Could buy and sell the guy here, but not really.
No one can say that wasn't a fair deal.
By the way, we have to sell the piggy bank soon. I mean, not really soon, kinda right now. How much is it? Yeah, sell the piggy bank and buy the vending machine. I think this is a fair deal. We need 8 space. 2, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's go. And that way we are also scaling our money tree like crazy.
Perhaps someday we'll
Alright,
discuss some
and there we go.
serious.
So now we have enough space for 5 stuff, for the vending machine and for the cash register. And this guy is healing 108, which should overheal. And if the Crusher Claw crits, it's just game over. 2.6k damage.
Big for you to steal.
I will leave you alive to learn the lesson.
Almost one shot anyway. But we will lose this one because Shiny Fang. Obsidian Venom.
There is
Yeah.
always a price for knowledge. You have just paid.
Well, it is what it is. It's kinda still feels bad that Mac only is like he has 2 items, and if you play them, you are more than good to go. If you don't, then you kinda are struggling. We will also,
If I don't have what you need,
of course,
I hope you
sell
find
the
a new
money
day.
tree.
Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy
And now we
that.
will completely invest because we have a lot of money.
I used to offer a free ride
Not
home,
only
but
this
people
60,
thought it
we
was
also
free.
have the money tree, which is already over 100. Curious portal is not needed.
Ah, Mr. Pygmalien, a man who I bid you farewell. This will do well for you, I promise.
Rumble machine is good.
A wise investment, Mr. Pygmalien. You planted
Could have
a golden seed, my
helped
friend.
the guy.
Harvest will come soon.
Shock trooper. I think it's a rivet gun because this guy is so slow. This is not over 100, but 80 gold is still a lot.
What am I? A soldier!
Yeah, I think the rivet gun, and then play just one small item to charge the guy here
Dial.
and
Clorox.
get it off
See
more
you
often.
soon.
One shot the enemy. Kinda don't need that. Don't think we need that, guys.
Now that's giving up the
Shielding skills, of course. These are not good.
Maybe you were looking for armor, not shields.
These were crazy
Trim it when
bad,
you
like
can.
completely crazy.
If you have to ask the price, you can't afford
Can we get one more piggy bank?
Buyer's remorse never. Be remorseless.
Now this here is the
You're
bad
a
part
smart
about
one
this.
for your size.
You're running out of space, and yet you have to do stuff. We have to sell the vending machine as well, because no space. I think we will go for Curio. He has more than just a little bit here, than the 5 chocolates. I think we have to sell the vending machine anyways.
trash is tragedy.
We just need to buy non-weapons.
Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home. While you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar. That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
I think the shadowed clock is good enough. Give it another second of haste. Okay, we have to sell the pawn shop now, and as you can see, we are recovered. We wasted a lot here, but we got a lot of damage as well.
See these tusks, right?
In 100 years when you are dust, I will remain.
With a fort, this game is solved. Oh, my guy has a trebuchet.
I lost everything
There
long
we go.
before you were born. This
We
is
are
nothing.
already in a one-shot area. And now we need to keep stacking more. I mean, this is just so good. Upgrade the guy here.
Curio sells junk.
We could also have gone for spiky shield, but don't know. This is guaranteed. The spiky shield is a dream. This is insanely good because now we get more crit chance, hopefully. In any way, it's just a lot of stuff that we are getting. Like, it gives 18 shield to this guy anyways, no matter which ball it is. And crit chance is ideal, but if it's shielding, then it gives 20 shielding, or 21 shielding instead of just 18. These guys are not really needed. It is also not needed. And as you can see, we don't even need to sell our money tree. We are not running out of space. Okay, let's go to Vortex. Just want the maximum XP here. And this dude is also not bad. Adjacent item for 2 seconds. So we just get a lot of haste on the Crusher Claw and kill the enemy as fast as possible. Nice, we got it. Very lucky hit here. And we have very low HP. So let's grab that. And obviously this is not the last fight, so we will go for the XP here. And honestly, I think we will go for Curio again, just because of a reason. He could give another person haste on the cloak. He also could give a little bit, a tiny amount of cooldown reduction, but it will end up doing a lot.
Now that's a bargain.
Okay, as you can see, 8.4, 8.3. We got 0.3 less cooldown on it.
20 years waiting for you.
Vehicle. I guess we have to sell. I mean, for now we will sell. Are we gonna sell the rewards card though?
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Let's reroll. Yeah, we have to sell the rewards card because we need the money tree for the overheal haste. Can't ignore that, and we will just care for the Crusher Claw. We wanted to activate.
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything. That's been sitting there 20 years waiting for you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, there's not much that can... I mean, there's a Pygmalien who has a lot of health that can out-tank a 2.3k Crusher Claw. If it was Vanessa or the other guy, I'm sure 2.3k is too much for them. They can't tank that.
I should warn you. I'm not like other
Now that we have a lot of haste as well. Never mind, he has a full build already. Against this guy, Spiky Shield would have been great. Because we are building up our shielding. Good crit, buddy. Why do we have... Oh, the money tree is giving it crit chance. Completely forgot about the money tree. About the skill here, the prime real estate.
Well, I guess motivation isn't everything.
Yeah, crazy.
It's all about motivation.
Obsidian. We could just go for Obsidian Silk Scarf. Or we could go Obsidian Crusher Claw. I think it's just Obsidian Crusher Claw. Like, this game is repeating, but I almost had the same game like 3 weeks ago, I'm not sure. Like, it's a little bit repeating, but you know, this game is repeating itself. Like, you can't play it, play the every day another comp. You can vary it, like change it a little bit, mix it up.
I can work with that.
Region equal to 50% of the value of adjacent properties. not really interesting.
I don't
We will
succeed
keep this.
unless my clients succeed, and I am very successful.
Great. And now we slowly have to sell the money tree. But what else are we gonna grab?
It's
Let's
not
go to Goldie. Let's see what we get here.
over poor.
Pickles, not really needed. Any of these.
Poverty is a choice. Go choose it somewhere else.
One shot, one kill. But then the cooldown will go. I mean, 12 seconds of cooldown for 10k damage is not that bad. Yeah, sure.
I take no pleasure in this.
No, he also has silencer. If we get the silencer, we are completely back. Oh, it's, yeah, 12% cool, 12 seconds of cooldown reduction. Cooldown, not cooldown reduction.
Now this
Can't
is
say
healthy.
to no
Keep
to
the bones
pins.
for
I mean, we
stronger
could have
bones.
said no. We'll go to a random merchant. And I think indeed don't want to sell it yet.
If the elder could see me now.
I guess it's just find his shield.
You wield it well enough. A shield
Just in
can
case
be
there's a
whole
Pygmalion who has
weapon.
more health than we do have. Okay, let's go for Mac.
My dreams are too
We should be one-shotting him now. The issue is Mac has a lot of slowing.
The ultimate secret.
I think we don't need the Shadow Cloak anymore. Another poppy field. This is a classic. You hit exactly the guy you should not hit.
Every failed experiment lights the path to success.
And as you can see, 12 seconds is crazy long, guys. This was a kind of throw to grab that because we would have one-shotted everyone anyways. We don't really need the one-shot one-kill. All we did was just get increased cooldowns.
First, profit 10.
And now we really need, we have to sell the guy here.
Enjoy your purchase.
Now we really need cooldown reduction. That's why we have to play this dude here now. All of this is not good. Shadowed Cloak is also not good enough anymore. Let's go to Paul.
This is talking fast.
A new guy appeared. First of all, let's
You're
buy and
going
sell
to
this.
like dust in my palm, but thank you.
Useless, useless. 26% crit chance, not bad.
I hope it pleases you.
No fort. We need a pendulum. Yep, we indeed need the pendulum very, very badly.
Wind is warm perfume.
Only then are we gonna do stuff here. Pendulum in between
The Outlander way
the money
is
tree
true.
and the Crusher Claw.
Someday you will see.
Break floated. Oh man, so bad. Hold on, this guy is haste for 4 seconds. Yeah, this is crazy. Please, some diamond insect wing. Feather is good, but we just need a lot of cooldown reduction on the guy here.
The joy of war. Bring it in.
Yeah, 1 whole second less. Kinda good. And now please another insect wing. Almost. I should have put the money tree next to the guy for more crit chance. But who would survive 27 or not 27, 7k, 17k damage?
Bring her about! I've got another salvo in me.
Yeah, and as you can see, the Vanessa has, for example, 4k HP. We have 3k on the guy and we have an Obsidian Crusher Claw. The one shot, one kill is indeed not needed. We can deactivate it by just playing one singular weapon, but it's cooler that way, you know. You will get stronger by a lot. This guy's an apparel, so let's go. Belt is not needed here. What do we get out of this? Low key, the silk scarf is ideal. Remove freezing. And we are good to go.
Few warriors live to retire. Buy my weapons, and you might. The bazaar is
Yeah,
not
no
kind to the
spiky shield.
weapons.
We don't need to go for the property baron to get our level up, so we will just go for the lot of the waves, and we forgot the boomerang now.
Your strength is beautiful.
Okay, I think we will just play the silk scarf. The boomerang kind of did nothing here. We could obviously go for the swashbuckle as well. 82% crit chance, but for what?
The Grand Society of Master Merchants welcomes you.
I think this is already the last fight.
Now that's given up the business.
We could upgrade the guy here just in case. The silk scarf. But it's kind of not needed. Maybe it's just upgrade on the cog. Gold skills can also be very good. 7 seconds of Haste should be more than enough. Let's see what gold skills we can get.
But he can never surpass me in years.
I mean, good enough industrialist.
You will be ready for Adira's training.
Because the faster the guy goes, the more likely it is to overheal. Only 140 healing is not much.
My people believe in peace. Boring!
Why must we do this? Death laughs at us both.
Okay. A female guy.
I have no pride.
Damn, it feels good to one-shot the female guy. This guy caused so much pain to me. This and the poppy fields. He even had a... I mean, he does not has that of a good setup. When you freeze, he tries to slow all enemy. Oh, he beat the guy. Understand, and then he gets icy smelling salts. When this or an adjacent item slows, freeze one small item for 0.5 seconds. This is crazy, man. Okay. He just got the jackpot with the icy smelling salts. But still glad to see we one-shot him. For no other reason than just because of the femur. Not because we have something against the player. Remember, this is just a game. Sometimes I get tilted. But... yeah, never blame the player. Always blame Reynard for this. Yeah, being a little bit unbalanced, but this is a cool game. Yeah, guys, as you can see, the Crusher Claw and the Silk Scarf are very simple comp. But very effective. I don't understand why no one plays it. Like, I showcased it around 2 weeks ago. And now I showcased it again. But of course you need an early Silk Scarf. The Crusher Claw you can get from day 2. The monster, the lowest monster. It can appear, it can also not appear. It depends, need to be a little bit lucky. I'm not sure what the crab, that one little crab on day 2. The monster. It also has a Crusher Claw and you can just find it per curio if you're lucky enough. So you mainly need a Crusher Claw to go for this comp. If you don't have a Crusher Claw, you can also go for Force Field. You can Force Field does not has that kind of a good synergy with the Silk Scarf, so maybe not. Force Field is better with Fixer Upper. Way better, because Fixer Upper is 4 seconds of cooldown and Force Field is 5 seconds of cooldown. That way there's only 1 second in between where the enemy can destroy your shielding, and Force Field will hit hard, yeah. Else, the Silk Scarf is a Pygmalien item, so you will find it anyways. And as you can see, it's very easy to scale it actually. We just lost one game against the guy, against the Poppy Field player, because we were too slow, we couldn't one-shot. And he was just full speed. Yeah, but yeah, let's start with the items. Let's start with the Cog. Haste 1 adjacent, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Haste 1 adjacent item for 2 seconds. 4 seconds of cooldown. So we put it to the most right where no other item is nearby. So it just hastes the Crusher Claw. The Crusher Claw itself has the Obsidian enchant, so it has double damage. It deals damage equal to the highest shield value of items you have. Your shield items gain +2 shield for the fight, and crit chance 33%. And again, because it's Obsidian, it has double damage. And because of one shot, one kill, it has 11.3 seconds of cooldown. It usually starts at 9 seconds of cooldown, and you can get it lower to 7 seconds of cooldown, and ideally play a fort to give it multicast. Then you don't even need to rely on hitting Obsidian Crusher Claw or Shielded Silk Scarf. Shielded Silk Scarf is, by the way, way better than hitting Obsidian Crusher Claw, because Shielded Silk Scarf gives your scarf more shield, and also doubles the damage from the Crusher Claw anyways. Like, it is basically Obsidian here. So if you have the choice between shielding and Obsidian, prioritize shielding on the Silk Scarf. And you can also go for Obsidian Silk Scarf, so you have 2 high damage items. And you don't rely on one. Yeah, again, you can reduce the cooldown to 7 seconds. If you go even below, the lower the better. With Fort, you can get multicast. Remember about that? You can play the Crusher Claw, you can play the Silk Scarf, the Spiky Shield, and Fort. And all of these items will have multicast. The Crusher Claw, the Scarf, and the Spiky Shield. Remember, the Spiky Shield is a weapon that deals damage equal to your current shield. So the more the Scarf shields, the more damage the Spiky Shield damages. So it's very good against high HP poison players. And also the Spiky Shield has 8 seconds or 9 seconds of cooldown, so very good synergy with the Silk Scarf. Next to the Crusher Claw, we play the Dooley Scarf. Shield 81, 5 seconds of cooldown, crit chance 4%. When this or an adjacent item gains freeze, remove it. We noticed a lot of the enemies have freezing, and for some reason it was exactly hitting the Crusher Claw, so decided to play Dooley Scarf because it is indeed just freezing, full freezing, that can kill us here. Against the slowing, we have haste. So, I mean, we have here 4 seconds of haste. We have this guy. We give another 2 seconds of haste, so 6 seconds of haste. This means the highest cooldown the Crusher Claw would have would be like 15 seconds. And I would expect to survive that with the Silk Scarf. So yeah, the Dooley Scarf just to not get frozen. We also put it next to the Silk Scarf. The guy has 3.3k shielding, 7.6 seconds of cooldown, 28% crit chance, and when you sell another non-weapon item, this gains shield, 18 shield. On diamond, I think it is 24 shield. So you just want it as fast as possible on silver, and just get it as fast as possible also on gold and diamond. That's the whole trick. And also always prioritize going for the gumballs, because it's just 10 items for 10 gold, where you here, for example, get 180 shielding and 180 damage on the Crusher Claw. And also the gumballs give you crit chance, give you additional damage or shielding. So you benefit a lot from the gumballs. And last but not least, we have the money tree. It heal equal to double this item's value. Crit chance 7% when you level up, and at the start of each day get a spare change. When you sell a spare change, this gains 6 value. It has 2.7 seconds of cooldown. Now we played the money tree because of 2 reasons. One is it was one of our economic items. This means we were scaling it with all the piggy banks and with the cash register, and then sold it after we were once we were broke. So, and we rebought the money tree here again. And the next reason is we have overheal haste. The first time you overheal each fight, haste your items for 4 seconds. We dropped it on gold from the blue nanas. No, it's banana ball. I think the monster is banana ball and the item is blue nanas. I'm not sure. And we upgraded it to diamond for 4 seconds of cooldown. So the money tree is a very low cooldown item. 2.7 seconds because of industrialist, but it usually has 3 seconds of cooldown, so one of the fastest items Pygmalien has. And it haste healing before the fight started will guarantee overheal, which will end up hasting all the items here 4 seconds. So we will guarantee it with the Crusher Claw or the Silk Scarf. Then one shot, one kill. If you only have one weapon, it deals triple damage and has its cooldown increased by 50%. This was not needed, guys. This was, we went for the monster specific for one shot, one kill for the skill here, but it was not needed because as you have seen the last fight, the Vanessa had 4k HP, like 10k damage on the Crusher Claw would have been enough, like more than enough. One shot. 20k is also fine, and we also have 33% crit chance, so yeah. And against high HP Pygmalions, we have Finest Shield. While your enemy has more health than you, your shield items have their cooldowns reduced by 20%. So the Silk Scarf would get 20% cooldown reduction. Now remember, if you have a fort, don't play or don't take the Finest Shield. It might block you or get rid of your multicast on the Scarf. Here we just took it because there was no better skill and we don't have a fort. So yeah. Industrialist, reduce the cooldown of your properties by 10%. We just made sure to go as fast as possible here with the money tree and haste everything. Prime real estate, when you use a property, adjacent items gain 5% crit chance for the fight. You could have positioned the money tree next to the Crusher Claw to give it maybe 10% cooldown or maybe even 15% crit chance more. But the Silk Scarf and the hasting was just way better. So it was not really needed, and we all just took it because there was no better option. And finally, Arbitrage, when you win a fight against a hero, gain 2 gold. And this is a very good skill when you are going for anything scaling. Yeah guys, the skills are not really needed here. There are some skill like emergency shielding and stuff that when you fall below half health, you use your highest shield item. Like stuff like that is very good. But everything else, like I think there's only 2 or 3 shielding skills, but the rest is not really needed because you have just such high amounts of damage and shielding and stuff. Also, you could think about maybe or consider playing textiles when you play the Silk Scarf, which counters poison players. But again, when you have a spiky shield, it also counters poison players. But yeah, guys, I think this is it for now. We will take it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.